Hi guys, Dr. Victoria Scarborough here, speaking to you from the Caesar Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I haven't done a card reading on Donald Trump for a long time, so I thought I would take a look and see what's up with the um, Trumpster. All right. So today is the 21st of February. It's a Friday. Yay, it's Friday. All right, let's see. I don't have that TGIF thing going because I pretty much work every day on something. Yeah, I've been working for myself my whole career, so the only person I need to sort of get away from is myself. All right, oops, knocking stuff over here. All right, let's see what we have. What's going on right now? Deals. Gemini, deals. This is relationship, partnerships, choices. So there are deals being made. Let's see what's crossing those deals. Secrets. So, all right, let's continue. What's at the root of this? Relationship. Okay. See what's in the past. Sorry about that. We have the world in the past. Something has come to an end. This is probably the impeachment stuff. That's over and done with. They still, and yet he remains standing. What's in the sky? The Four of Pentacles, grasping on to protecting your money. And let's see what's in the immediate future. Judgment. Okay. How it's seen from the outside. Two of Pentacles. Domestic victory. Hopes and fears. The Eight of Pentacles and the outcome. Queen of Wands. Let's continue, see if we can get a major arcana. The Star. Okay, and let's see what's underneath it all. The Hermit. Oops. Okay. A lot of major arcanas here. I do feel like he's making deals, actually. And I believe that he's making deals and using some hidden knowledge that he might have to sort of broker those deals, to let those people know that who he's making deals with, what's at stake. I think that this might have something to do with his taxes because of the Four of Pentacles up at the top, holding onto your money or hiding behind your money, or this sense of being like so closed down, not wanting people to really know, using money or the idea that you have money as a shield. I know that he's getting a lot of campaign contributions. He's really raking in the dough, getting people to rake out a lot of money for his campaign. But there is a judgment coming. And I wouldn't put it past him. Something is going to be revealed. Something is going to come up. Something is going to be seen. And while I think he believes that he will be victorious, okay, I think that he believes that. I think that he, quite frankly, with this card and how other people see it, I think one of the things that we either see or don't see about him is how his chaos creates finances, how his chaos actually creates money. Um, he has an ability, an uncanny ability to um, he's like a catalyst in an enzymatic relationship, in an enzymatic not relationship, like a catalyst in an enzymatic reaction. He moves everything much quicker. Things happen more quickly, more quicker. The nuns in Catholic school would be appalled by what I just said. Sorry, sister. Uh, um, and so um, I, quite frankly, at this point, I think that as much of it as he is as much of an engine of destruction as he is in with certain things, and his ability to um, sort of wrangle money out of people. um, I almost feel like ultimately with these cards, the Queen of Wands at the end there and the Star at the end, it's actually helping the change and the shift to a different way, a very un-Trumpian way of of America being. I feel like this is a on some level he's bringing hope, um, and to some people it's hope that they're finally going to be seen, his disenfranchised base, as it were, as they see themselves as a disenfranchised base. We're going to stick it to the man. But ultimately he's sticking it to his base because those are the people who will ultimately suffer the consequence. They're not going to get rich from this, not his base, his contributors perhaps. He's pretty much at this point. I feel like what he's doing is he's selling off America. And what I mean by that is he's saying, look, if you give me $1 million to my campaign, when I win in November, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to give you that. And you can see I've done that with all these people. I've given everybody who gave me money what they wanted. He's a snake oil salesman, right? He's this energy of, come and get it. This is the thing. This is the dream. This is the, all that like smoke and mirror stuff. Um, and so I feel as though that's how that's the deals that he's making. He's selling off parts of America to business, to corporations. He's allowing corporations to pollute. He wants to sell land, um, mineral rich lands in the protected lands that we have. So that this is just like one big sales deal. Just like one of the first things he did when he was president, he went to Saudi Arabia and he like sold them all these weapons and he's like, look, we're selling them this and this, and he had the pictures and everything, like he was selling steaks or water or you know, the man is a salesman. So that's what he's doing. That's what these cards look like. Now, what does that mean for us? I mean, ultimately, with the Queen of Wands there, oftentimes the Queen of Wands comes up as Nancy Pelosi, but I almost feel like, and I know a lot of my viewers really like Nancy Pelosi, and she's done some pretty some pretty funny things and dramatic things, and gotten into his head and stuff. But ultimately, he's winning. So all of this, he's still winning. If it's a winner take all, he's taking it all and selling it off. So I'm not sure that the Queen of Wands is Nancy Pelosi up there. But what it could be the feminine. It could be the rise of the feminine and that hope of something different and something gentler. And then at the root of this we have the Hermit. And so the Hermit is a card underneath it all. The Hermit is a card of evaluation. It's a card of healing. It's a card of looking within for answers. Um, and so I think what these cards are saying to me, at least, is that, he's not going to be different. He's not going to change. Not that we're expecting that. Uh, what has to change is us. We are the people who have to change. Um, or if not change, stand up for for the things that are important to you. Stand up to protect your home and your family. Do the things that you need to do, the inspired things that you need to do to have a sense of protection. The Queen of Wands is a protective energy. She is the sustainer of the hearth, of the heart and of the home, right? The heart. In the olden days, the hearth was life. Fire was life. Fire cooked your food. Fire kept you warm. Uh, Fire was what you watched at night when you were sitting around with your family doing your whatever it is that you did at night when you weren't like exhausted from working the fields. But there's this energy of bringing it together and bringing it together. And I think that there's something about his presidency and his rise and his ultimate fall. He will fall. This is not, uh, although this, it's very possible that this judgment card, I'm sorry about my bird. He will not shut up. I don't know what's going on out there. This judgment card might very well be the fall. Something will be revealed, okay? And that's 6 weeks out. So something's definitely gonna be revealed, and it's gonna be significant. Um, yeah. The other person that came to mind when I saw this Queen of Wands was actually Elizabeth Warren. That was something else that came to mind when I saw that card. And this would be Bernie, right? The wisdom of the ages, the old man on the mountain. So I feel like what's up with him is he's continuing to do what he's doing. But there is a chance that something is going to come up that's going to cause people to rise up. The potential is there. I think one of the lessons that we need to learn with Trump is that it's not about the end product, but it's the development and the journey as we go, as we learn to work with the energies that he is exposing. He's exposing the wounds. He's exposing the rot. He is, in a way, the rot, but more in an aspect of he's taking advantage of what's already there. He's taking advantage of what's already there. And so we need to wake up. This is a wake up card. Okay. We need to wake up to what is our responsibility in this? What is our power in this? What is our awareness around this? And quite frankly, the interesting thing about these cards is that while I asked about Donald Trump, it's not like he's even here. I don't know how to explain that. Like, I don't feel his energy in these cards, even though we asked about it. Except maybe for this card here, right? That's definitely an energy of his. So this is, at this point, I feel like he is a catalyst for the change that we need to see. That's what these cards are saying to me. I can't tell you anything else about this. And then maybe in that genre or in that sort of direction of that reading of what I just said, what's at the root is our ability to communicate, our ability to to agree. I just picked up a book. Let me grab it. I want to show you guys this book that I just got. Let me just pause this and grab it. Okay, so I just got this book. Okay, it's a Populist Guide to 2020, a new right and a new left rising by Crystal Ball and Sagar Enjeti. I think that's how you say his name, Enjeti. These are two. I guess they're pundits. Um, who they have a an internet the hill they do this the hill the rising. I don't know, some of you may know these guys, but they are Crystal is left and Sagar is right, but they're both pro pro people, right, pro the populists, and so and sort of anti corporate neoliberalism, neoconservatism, all that corporate stuff, money in politics stuff. So the reason that I bring this book up, and I'm just getting into it now, so far it's really good, but I've only gotten maybe 2 chapters into it, is that it shows, and what I like about their show is that they don't agree on everything, but they do have a common, they have a commonality in that the people are what matters. The voters are what matters. The people in the country are what matters, not these sort of large money interests that are buying out the Republicans and the Democrats. So it's a populist thing. And I feel like that's really sort of, this is the time. This is the time when this kind of thing needs to happen. I mean, we have this as the immediate, as the what's going on, and this underneath it. It's all about relationship and the need for relationship. And if we take Trump completely out of this, um, if we take, and this again, duality, right? The black and the white relationship. There's all of this sort of balance between two sides here, but finding that sort of common purpose, that higher sort of purpose with each other. So let's even just take Trump completely out of this reading, even though that was the initial question. So if we just take Trump out of this reading completely, it's about um, it's about the relationships that we have, the choices in our relationships, crossed by the need for balance, the need for to sort of unleash the power of that, to stand toe to toe. Sorry, to stand toe to toe, to raise the vibration. This is about relationship raised to a higher level. We have the lion here with the wings. So it's about bringing the lower sort of base energy of survival and procreation and personal will, the lower 3 chakras, up through the heart and raise it up. It's almost like the Kundalini rising here. And what's behind us? The old way of doing things. This is a Saturn card. Saturn just made a conjunction to Pluto, a new way of structuring power. But previous to that, the power structures were sort of falling away before it made that conjunction, as Saturn was getting closer and closer to Pluto. What's in the sky? What do we need to sort of be aware of? We need to be aware of our resources and the preciousness of those resources, and how to, uh, instead of the people on top sort of having all the resources and us just getting crumbs and sort of doing the hamster wheel so we can feed our families and such, is to take that back, to first of all decide what's important to us, right? And to sort of reestablish our own sense of values. Uranus is in Taurus now. We're going to have to, we're reestablishing and awakening to a new set of values, what's essential, what's not essential. And the earth, of course, is vibrating and going through a giant shift, just like we are. We're no different than the earth. The upheaval that we see within the planet, the tectonic plates and and of course we're precipitating a lot of that. We're again catalyzed. We catalyze that as well. Um, these shifts that are going to be happening, these earth shifts, are a reflection of us. And if we can't figure out how to wake up to the reality, or perhaps the unreality that we find ourselves in, and sort of raise up to a higher vibration and start to claim our power as co-creators and the responsibility that takes. And it doesn't mean that we're all going to be, we're not all going to be Michael Bloomberg's billionaires. It's not about that. It's actually the opposite of that. And finding balance, the necessity for balance, the necessity for some sense of victory over something. Okay. And then we come to the inspiration. We come to the inspiration of the feminine and the values of that, and the values of home and hearth, and all as a function of looking within to find the answers, the wisdom. The Hermit card holds a lantern, and in the lantern, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can. I know this is not great. It's a six-pointed star, Merkaba. The six-pointed star is in the Kabbalah is a symbol of Tiphereth. Tiphereth is associated with the heart chakra. It's the center of the tree. It's the Sephiroth of beauty, balanced, Christ consciousness, love, family, children, higher self. That's really what's at stake here. Waking up to our power as co-creators. It doesn't effing matter what Trump is doing, quite frankly. He's going to keep doing it unless we wake up. And that's what these cards are telling us. We must wake up. All right. Well, I didn't expect that. But it never is what you expect it to be, I guess. Have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.